Yes, it's already joining.
You can off your camera. Let's continue with this. The question was for us to change the following to percentage. These are in decimal. So let's take the solution of this. The first one there is 0.125 as decimal. You have to change to percentage. So what we are going to do first will be for us to change it to a fraction first. The first thing is change to a fraction as the first step. And to change to a fraction, we are we are simply going to have the equivalent of that fraction. What's an equivalent of that fraction? Another representative of this. So let me put it down so you see it. Now 0.125, you divide it first with 1, say all over 1. You divide it with 1, and then you now look at the decimal point. How many places of decimal does this number have? This number have 1, 2, 3, 3 places of decimal. Since it has 3 places of decimal, you are going to multiply both the numerator and the denominator with 1000 because it has 3 places of decimal. You multiply the denominator as well with 1000 because it has 3 places of decimal. Now when you multiply that numerator with 1000, this is what's going to happen. The decimal point will move to the front. It moves here 1 place, 2 places, and then a third place. And what happens? The new answer now will be 125. No need to add up the 0 again. So the new answer is 125. Now, if you multiply this one, it becomes all over 1000. So this 0.125 can be written as 125 over 1000. And with this fraction now, it will be easier for us to solve. It will be easier for us to solve for the percentage. Now, the next step there will now be for us to multiply with 100, our new fraction with 100. So we now say multiply the fraction, or let's just put the new fraction, by or with 100. And then let me clear up this space so we can see it. It means if we multiply that with 100, this is what's going to happen. It means it had first 1, 2, 5 all over 1000, 1 to 5 all over 1000. So we are multiplying with 100 from the instruction. That's to have the percentage of it all over 1. Okay, let me write it properly. 100 all over 1. When you are cancelling this kind of fraction, last 0 cancels last 0, last 0 cancels last 0, and what you are left with is 125 all over 10. Now when you're dividing a number with a fraction like this that has 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 as their denominator, you check the numbers of zeros and you move the decimal point backward. There's a decimal point here, so you're going to move it backward 1 place to the back. You move it here 1 place to the back. When you move it there 1 place to the back, the answer will become 12.5, and it was in percentage 12.5%. That is the answer. So before I give room for questions, if anybody has a question to ask, okay, is there any question before I recap what we just did? Do you have any question? I want to take a recap of this, so let me just recap what I just did. We are asked to change the following to percentage, and the first one that we just did is 0.125%. Now, what I said, the first step is for you to change change this decimal first to fraction. And to change the decimal to fraction, you are simply just going to divide the decimal, say the decimal by 1, by writing 0.125 all over 1. That's the first step. When you're done with that, to have it as a fraction, look at the decimal, place of decimal of this. How many place of decimal does this number have? The place of decimals are the numbers of digits after the decimal point. So you can count 1, 2, 3. 3 place of decimals after the decimal point. So meaning you are going to multiply both numerator and denominator by 1000, and that is what we just did here. We said times 1000 times 1000, and we said it when you're multiplying a number, a decimal, with 10, 100, 1000, check the numbers of zeros and move the decimal places to the same numbers of zero forward. No, this one now has 3 zeros. So we are moving the decimal point 3 places forward. That's what we just did here. We moved 1, 2, 3. When we did that, the answer became 125. Yes. And we multiplied the denominator with 1000. 1 times 1000, that was 125 over 1000. So we have a fraction now. So the next step is for us to multiply the new fraction with 100. That's what we just did. The fraction is 125 over 1000. We now say times 100 over 1. Last zero, you cancel last zero. Another zero, that is the last, will cancel this other one. We are done. And what we have is 125 over 10. And dividing a number with 10, this time around, the decimal point is not moving back, it's not moving forward, it's moving backward. And we moved it 1 place backward, making it to become 12.5. And we are asking percentage, so that's why we fixed the percentage sign. I don't know if the live students have a question. Okay, so let's take solution B. Solution for B, that's 0.002. All right, guys, I want you to solve this one, solve that one, and let me know your answer.